Welcome, hello, hi. I am back again. Probably temporarily. Most likely temporarily. By the title of the video, you can probably sniff out why I came back. But in case you are half blind and randomly clicked on this video, the doc, as they like to call him, can't seem to keep his paws out of the pickle jar, if you know what I mean. The cream pie. The fromage à la crème. I don't know where I'm going with this. He was engaging with a minor. Alright, let's just say that. So I'm beginning to think many streamers and YouTubers don't like their jobs because there's almost always some scandal that happens yearly. Either you are called for inappropriately engaging with a minor, or you expose yourself engaging with a minor. Hold up. Yeah, have we done this before? Like, has a YouTube? No? No, this is new. Now, I think it's obvious what I'm trying to talk about, and I'm going to try to give you all the most updated information I can find on this topic. That's kind of why I was holding out on talking about this. All of this kind of broke through, I think, about a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago. I'm just making my video now just because I wanted to make sure I have the most updated information. But essentially, Dr.Disrespect has kind of outed himself to talking with a minor, someone I can only assume was a fan, and the initial tweet that sparked this controversy claims it was sexting with a minor. Now, I hope I don't have to explain why that is wrong to any of you, but I will if I must. It's illegal. Okay? Illegal. Hopefully you see why. Unless you're like Dr. Disrespect. Now, all the controversy is recent, but it does stem from something that happened in the past. Anyone who knows anything about the doc would likely remember that Dr. Disrespect used to stream on Twitch, and he was one of the biggest streamers on that platform until he got banned. Now, during the time, no one could really piece together why he got banned. Everyone involved was silent, the doc made no comments explaining what happened, and allegedly the situation and everyone involved were NDA'd, so not a lick of information could be made public. Now, everyone had their theories, but without evidence, those theories mean jack shit. And so, as time went on, everyone forgot about it. The doc started streaming on YouTube, and it seemed like everything was put to rest. Until Jake Lucky, the internet's long neck news guy as he calls himself, posted a tweet from a former Twitch employee who claims that the reason for the initial ban was because Dr. Disrespect was caught sexting with a minor. Boo. Boo. This was supposedly during the Twitch Whispers product, which I have no clue what the fuck that is, so I'm not even gonna try to fucking tell you what it was. Well, so he goes on to claim that the doc had plans to meet up with the minor at TwitchCon, and, you know, before that is when the initial conversation started. Now, I will be honest, this might have been the spark that ignited the flame, but the doc is the one who poured fucking gasoline on it. So now, obviously, there was going to be some sort of response, right? And the doc responded to these tweets, and what does he say? Jake, seriously, I get it. It's a hot topic, but it has been settled. No wrongdoing was acknowledged, and they paid out the whole contract. Now, if you didn't catch that, let me highlight it for you. No wrongdoing was acknowledged. No wrongdoing was acknowledged is not the same as no wrongdoing occurred. Shit can happen and not be acknowledged, and it was your motherfucking job to make us believe it didn't happen, and you fucked up. And it's not just me who thinks this. Everyone in the comments thinks exactly the same shit. He is even getting ratioed in the replies, and on Twitter, that is never a good sign, let's be honest. The doc later goes on to clarify his initial statement, tweeting, "Listen, I'm obviously tied to legal obligations from the settlement with Twitch, but I still need to say what I can say since this is the fucking internet. I didn't do anything wrong. All this has been probed and settled. Nothing illegal, no wrongdoing was found, and I was paid Elden Ring Monday." Now, if you have never been slightly knocked in your head as a child by your dad, you will realize that this motherfucker said the same exact fucking thing. No wrongdoing was found is not the same as no wrongdoing occurred. Okay, if I go on to commit murder on a random Tuesday and the judge asks me for my statement and I tell him, well, no wrongdoing was found, bitch, I still did that shit. I'm not admitting to anything, okay? I'm talking about in-game. All you had to say was no wrongdoing occurred. No laws were broken, no crimes were committed. Nah, bruh. No wrongdoing was found. Bitch, it's not the same fucking... Sorry. Dude, now I realize why elementary schools used to put up those like think before you post posters, you know, because there are idiots like you incriminating yourself. Oh my god. Alright. Let's settle in. Now, before I wrap things up, I do have one more tweet to read out, and I will give credit to the doc. This tweet does better help his case, although it isn't much in all honesty. He prefaces the tweet by calling it the Twitch ban in all caps, as we know he is serious. Hello, I'd like to make a quick statement. Let's cut the fucking bullshit. As you know, there's no filter with me. I've always been upfront and real with you guys on anything that I can be upfront about, and I'm always willing to accept response. I don't know why I'm changing my voice, which is why I'm here now. First and foremost, I do want to apologize to everyone in the community, as well as those close to me, my team, and everyone at Midnight Society Game Studio. A lot of people have been left in the dark about what happened yesterday with Midnight Society and I, and we made the painful decision collectively to have me step down. Oh, did I mention that he got kicked from the game studio that he started with a couple of buddies? Yeah, he's out. They kicked him because of this. Our team is full of incredibly talented and good people that have high career ambitions and families, and I'd never want to jeopardize the culture we have carefully crafted. Everyone has been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside of my control, I was not allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now that 2 former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, I can tell you my side of the story regarding the ban. Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is yes. Oh shit, my bad. The answer is absolutely not. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes lean too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened, no pictures were shared, no crimes were committed. I never even met the individual. I went through a lengthy arbitration, I think that's how you say it, regarding a civil dispute with Twitch, and that case was resolved by a settlement. Let me be clear, it was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have ever been brought against me. Okay. Now, from a moral standpoint, I'll absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained these conversations to begin with. That's on me. That's on me as an adult, a husband, and a father. It should have never happened. I didn't even know he was a dad. That makes it worse. I get it. I'm not perfect, and I'll fucking own my shit. This was stupid. Now, with all that being said, don't get it fucking mistaken. He just did a 180. I've seen all the remarks and labels being thrown around so loosely. Social media is a destruction zone, and I'm no fucking or Are you kidding me? Anyone that truly knows me fucking knows where I stand on those things and those types of people. Fuck that. That's a different level of disgust that I fucking hate even hearing about. Don't be labeling me as the worst of the worst with your exaggerations. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. But I think I've said what I needed to say regarding the ban itself. That's it. That's why Twitch made the decision in 2020. To my team, community, industry, friends, yada, 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 yada. I have fucking best community circle. I don't think he really says anything after this, to be honest. But trust me when I say this, to all my haters that live and breathe social media with zero real life experience, I don't give a fuck about you. Finally, if you're uncomfortable with this entire statement and you think I'm a piece of shit, that's fine, but I'm not fucking going anywhere. I'm not the same guy that made this mistake all those years ago. I'm taking an extended vacation. Now they want me to, yeah, fucking right. That's pretty much it. Now, there's a lot to unpack here, but I'm going to make my thoughts on this pretty clear. Why the fuck does everyone always say I'm not the same person I used to be when they get caught? Like, it's always, bro. Dude, I was the same person I was 4 years ago. So if you find shit on me from 4 years ago, trust me, I said that shit, I meant that shit, I did that shit, okay? Like, it's as simple as that, okay? I'm gonna own my shit. I did it. It was me, okay? Own up to it, man. Like, but on a real note, do I think Dr. Disrespect engaged with a minor? Yes, at this point it is proven he was talking to a minor. Do I think the text conversations were inappropriate? Yes, because he admits to it. Do I think the doc exchanged inappropriate pictures with the minor? I don't know, because nothing proves he did. Sexting in and of itself does not mean photos were exchanged, and nothing between the allegations brought up and what the doc's response was indicates that photos were exchanged. If anything, if the doc is telling the truth, then no photos were exchanged, and if on the other end no allegations have been ever brought up saying photos were exchanged, then I just kind of have to take Doc's word for it, although he's not really the responsible adult here, but I'll take your word on this. Now, I'm not going to take the stance of guilty until proven innocent, but I can't say the Doc is completely innocent. He is far from that. I have seen the P word being thrown around, and it's a bad word, a naughty word, a no-no word. Especially YouTube. They don't fucking like that shit, apparently. Now, I don't like Dr. Disrespect. I never really have. I think he has always been a shit human being, cheating on his wife, and pretty much admitting that the conversations he had with an underage girl tiptoed into being inappropriate. If that is enough for you to throw the P word that YouTube doesn't like his way, then that is your prerogative. I'm not going to stop you. But for me personally, I think I need to see more evidence until I can throw that word around, just because it is a life-ruining allegation. Now, with that being said, I still think he did that shit. Okay? Like, I'm just going to die on this hill. Probably not sending the pictures part just because, like, no one has really proven he fucking did that. And he claims he didn't do that, and no allegations claim he did that. At least none that I found. But definitely the flirtatious and inappropriate text. I still think he is a shit human being. My opinion hasn't changed. Instead, this just kind of solidifies my stance that I've always had on the doc. But regardless, if more information comes out, I'll probably make a follow-up. But I would like to thank the doc personally for waking me up from my slumber to give me content where I can keep talking shit. This has been your host, Anarchy, aka Dr. No Respect, signing off.